friends, welcome back to my channel. Hey there friends, welcome back to this week's weekly vlog. This is weekly vlog number 11. I can't believe I'm into my 11th week of doing this. So today, as you guys will have seen, it's Monday, it's lunchtime now. I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon. And then I'm going to a public lecture about is print dead this evening on the girls in my course. Well, I think a lot of the girls in my course are going there actually, so if there's a chance I'll take you guys and show you that. I've also had a bit of another ASOS Parcel Gate, but a very different type of ASOS Parcel Gate this time, which when they arrive I will tell you guys about this afternoon. But I hope you enjoy this week's weekly vlog. Again, this is another week where I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen, but I know on this week's weekly vlog will probably go a bit later, like the next day than normal, as on Sunday I'm going to Holl with some of my friends, unless it's raining and then we're not going to go, but that's where the Batman films are filmed, it's Wayne Manor, so going there, so I'll definitely take you guys along for that, unless it's raining, and then we'll be going somewhere else, but that's definitely happening at the end of the week, weather depending. But apart from that, I literally have no clue what's going to happen this week. So again, it'll be another surprise for both you and me. So I hope you enjoy this week's weekly vlog and roll on the rest of the week. So I've got changed because that jumper was doing anything for me, so I put a bit more of a comfortable one on. I don't know if you can hear me because the washing machine and the microwave are going. I'll go in there. Hopefully you can hear me now. So as our washing machine sounds like it's take off. It's an absolute nightmare. So as I said earlier, I'm in the middle of another ASOS Parcel Gate. If you've watched my first ever weekly vlog, or it was my first or my second, I'll link it in the description box, I had a bit of an ASOS Parcel Gate in which Hermes, instead of DPD, delivered the parcel, and it took like 4 days to come despite the next day delivery. But this time I have a bit of a different ASOS Parcel Gate. So I have my parcel, so I ordered my dress that I was ordering, all good, and then I didn't get a confirmation email, so I checked on my account and it didn't say that I'd ordered it, so I ordered again. I was then on Twitter and saw that ASOS was having an update of all of their online stuff, their like database, so confirmation emails were coming through late. So I accidentally ordered the same dress twice. So I was like, it's okay, I'll cancel it. Thought I cancelled it. The next day, I got an email saying my ASOS parcel's coming. 5 minutes later, got another email. It hadn't cancelled. So I now have 2 ASOS parcels coming with exactly the same dress and exactly the same size. They were ordered 5 minutes apart. However, they are now arriving with 2 different DPD men about 3 hours apart. So I have the first ASOS parcel, and I assume when I get back from the doctors, the second one will come. And it's the same dress, the same size, but they're coming 3 hours apart, and it wouldn't let me cancel them. So this is this week's ASOS Parcel Gate. I have the dress, and I'm going to have to go to the post office either way to send one of them back. Maybe both of them if it doesn't fit. But apologies if you cannot hear me at all. Our tumble dryer / washing machine is literally taking off. So apologies about the hair, I got rained on the way back from the doctors, so I'm a bit bedraggled at the minute. But I now have my 2 ASOS parcels with the same dress. So I realise I'm gonna have to open them both. Can't just take one of them like straight back. I'm gonna have to open them both. I'm gonna try the dress on, and then I'll have to take one back to the post office tomorrow anyway. But yes, we shall see if the dress fits. It's actually going to be, if it does, it's going to be a Christmas present from my nan. So I won't be able to wear it anytime soon, but I shall show you guys anyway. So let's see if this ASOS Parcel Gate was worth all the hassle.
So I wanted creative freedom. How can I get to a point where I just do what I want creatively and somehow find a way to get paid for it?
Happy Tuesday everyone. So I realised that yesterday I didn't show you the dress in the end, but I am keeping it So you'll see it around Christmas time because it's going to be a Christmas present, as I said. But it's a gold velvet wrap dress, which is really pretty. And then I also remembered that I forgot to tell you what it was that I went to last night. So I went to a public lecture run by the Les Jones, who is the editor of Elsie magazine. Elsie is a really cool independent one-man magazine. Such an interesting magazine, so fun, so creative. And the guy who is the editor, Les Jones, he did a talk in Nottingham, visiting them around the country, and me and, well, like over half the people that were there were from my course, as one of my 2 final major projects is a live project and we are creating a magazine. So it was good to go to. It was really, really cool, really inspiring. Magazines are such like a passion of mine. I absolutely love it. If I could just spend all my money on magazines, I would. I just don't have enough time to read them all. But that is what I went to. So Elsie magazine live. So it's like 2 o'clock. I've had a shower and washed my hair. One of my friends came over this morning and she did some work and I did work, but we weren't doing it together. She just didn't want to be in our house. This afternoon I need to go pick a book up from the library that I've requested, and I also need to take the ASOS parcel back, and I also need to get some loo roll. So I shall be heading into town pretty soon, I think, and then we'll just be coming back and doing more work. So that's my agenda for today. I'm potentially watching Harry Potter this evening, but I can't really take you guys long for that. But yes, that is last night / today. So today is Thursday, and it's now like 3 o'clock, and I've literally just got ready. I did some work this morning. I started editing this vlog, and I just sort of chilled out a bit. But I've got to go into town now, as it's I didn't quite realise it's my nan's birthday this weekend, so I need to go get her a card, and I also need to go get some like bread and milk and that sort of stuff, and some bin liners, you know, the usual. So I'm gonna go get that. I'm probably going to just take a postage stamp and her address and write the card in town so that she gets it for her birthday. But I thought, as I said, this morning I was editing this vlog, the first video of this vlog together, and I realised that yesterday probably looks a bit odd. So I wasn't going to vlog yesterday as I was in uni for most of the day, and then watched Westworld, and then sat with my housemate in the bathroom while she bleached and then dyed her hair. So it wasn't that interesting of a day, really. But last night, a group of so there's me and 3 of my friends who were like really close. One of them's my housemate, and the 3 of us had like dinner, and so George made us curry for tea, and we had pudding, and we had chat, and we had a candle on the table, and it's the fanciest thing I've ever done. Normally we like just sit in our pajamas and watch TV shows, and yesterday we had dinner and we were all fancy pantsy, and we played Exploding Kittens. That was literally the most confusing game I think I've ever played in my life, but it's really fun. Nice. I put a couple of clips of that in, just so that when I watch these vlogs back, I can remember that my little geek squad had our fancy evening. So that was fun. But yeah, now I'm going into town, and then this evening at like 9 or 10 o'clock, there's something on in town called Filthy Okie, which is a bar in town called Filthy's, and they're having a kind of karaoke night. So they've got a live band, they've got a list of songs, and you can go and do karaoke with a live band instead of like CDs. So I think some of us might be going to that. I don't know for 100%, but I think some of us are going, which is very exciting, as I'm sure it'll be hilarious. So if we do go, I'll try and remember to get some clips of that, because it will be brilliant if we do manage to get there. So yeah, I'll take you into town with me now whilst I go food shopping and card shopping, and then we shall see what occurs for the rest of the day. Hi friends, so today is Friday, and as you guys will have just seen, I went to see Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them this afternoon. So I had uni for 2 hours this morning, then I went to Taco Bell for lunch. I didn't film that because I literally gave myself indigestion 8:30. And then me and 5 of my friends went to see Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which is the Harry Potter prequel film set in the 1920s. It was so good. Me and my friend Emily are currently like trying to get through them all before the end of term, so we sat next to each other like just grinning, and as we came out everyone was like, oh no, we need to leave the 2 of them to have their Harry Potter chats for a bit because they're going to go mental. But it was so good. I absolutely loved it. I'm not sure how I feel about Johnny Depp being cast as Grimwald. That's the one thing which I was like, I really didn't like that. But overall, really enjoyed it, really impressed. I'm gonna want more Wizarding World films now. Pretty please. Pretty please. But last night we didn't go to the karaoke in the end, but tonight I'm going to a conference, and normally there's like dancing and stuff afterwards, and yeah, normally it's quite fun. So if anything does happen or anything film worthy, I shall that was noisy, I shall take you guys along with me for that. But yes, just thought I'd do a quick update. Went to see Fantastic Beasts, absolutely loved it, very impressed. So it's freezing now, so I got my dressing gown on. It's like 5 o'clock, but it feels like it's about 9 o'clock. But I literally have no food in at all, so I ordered a cheeky Deliveroo. Oopsie. So what a Wagamama's coming. I'm going to hopefully watch more Drivers, Down-Ins and Dives, because it's literally like on non-stop. And then I'll be going out in a bit later, but you know, sometimes you just have to order a cheeky Deliveroo. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. Eek.